Okay. Well, first of all, Ame doesn't want us to be sad. So I want to try to not be sad. But how can I not be sad? I was really dreading this. I knew it. We all knew, like, right? It had to happen one day that somebody leaves. And I didn't ever expect for any of us to stay that long. In the beginning, I think we all didn't expect to stay this long. Because, like, it was hard to even, like, imagine how it was gonna go. Because there was nothing before us in terms of EN. So, honestly, 4 years is more than I expected. And like, more than I can ask from anyone to invest into this, I guess. Because life goes on, and maybe you want to do other things. 4 years is a long time, and yeah, like, it's totally understandable, in my opinion, if you want to do something else at that point. And I'll 100%, like, ever since she first told us, which is a long time ago at this point, I felt like, you know, I kind of became quite an Ame Gosling, a teammate, number one Ame Gosling. I'm a big fan of her, not just a genmate. So when I heard it, of course, I was like, no, please. But her reasonings that she told me, and everything, it just made sense, and I'll accept and respect it, and I guess I'll support it. Going forward, I don't want anybody to ever like blame her or anything. There's no blame on her. She it's her choice, and somebody had to leave first, and you know, don't blame her, you know. Ame leaving is kind of the end of an era. I'm a little bit, like, torn, because I think the same thing that you're saying, that Myth will always be 5 and Myth forever, and, you know, and that Ame is absolutely irreplaceable. I think the same things, and then I think about the future, like, for, like, future anniversaries, like, are people, like, always gonna be saying, oh, if only Ame was here, like, oh, this would be better if Ame was here. And then I feel like, how am I ever gonna satisfy people ever again, no matter how hard I work? You know, like, I'm torn between these thoughts. We can 100% say nothing's the same without Ame, because it's not. But at the same time, we can cope with, like, like, it's not like a usual graduation. It's what did they call it again? Something end of activities or something like that. It's like there's a little there's a door that's closed, but it's not locked, I guess. But I knew about this for a long time, so it's been in the back of my mind for a long time, and it's also the reason why I organized the Myth 1 block. And also, you know, I love Ame, but this was also a reason why I called dibs on Chikutaku. And it's also the reason why I didn't want to participate in GTA this week. Because I knew it was coming. And I'm sorry, Ame, I can't not be sad. And I'm, like, looking at the waiting room of the stream. And then all the fans are like, oh god, it can't be real. I'm like, no, don't worry, like, it's... don't think of the worst. And the other fans are like, no, panic. And I'm just thinking, oh my god, I feel so bad for all the fans, because, like, the people who are in the waiting room there, waiting for something. They're like big fans of the person, and I feel bad for like the feelings that they're about to experience. Yeah, it hurts me every time. I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't think anything can hit harder for me than MIF graduation. And Ame especially hits hard for me. Because I love Ame. And Ame made so many things for us happen. She said, yeah, I'll visit you. Because she promised me before and she never came. But she did say, like, okay, I'll visit you in Europe. I will visit you in Europe. Yeah, you better. But that's why I was like very, very clingy towards Ame in New York, and I was so happy that we spent so much time together. And that's why I tried to be with Ame every step of the way. That's why all my tangents included Ame. Sunday, the stream is a holo talk with Ame.